Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Updated Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the all-arounds of Arc. That's right, we're talking about the ABCs. The A, it stands for Arc, the B for Basics, the C, whatever you want it to be. If you're interested in seeing the original one, the link is up here. All right, Super Dodo, sit kind of still so we can get this opening shot, all right? Bang on, nailed it, dude. All right, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger, and today we're going to be discussing one of my favorite dinos in all of the game. Well, it's not really a dino, and kind of is. I mean, it's got feathers and wings, but we're talking about the Argent. All right, and I mean, really, what it is, it's a turkey vulture. Prehistoric. But yeah, I mean, these guys are absolutely amazing, and there's so many things these guys can do. I've covered them extensively in the past, but we're updating it for Ark Survival Ascended for new players coming into the game that may have a bunch of questions. So, hey, let's jump right into it. All right, started off, I mean, these guys, being granted, back their original model, they ended up looking like a big oversized dodo, and the name just stuck with me. They no longer look like that, but that's just because the image of them has been changed. Back with the original TLC in the original game. I still call them Super Dodos because I think it fits them just perfectly, but apparently their glare means that they don't agree with me just as much. Now, these guys right here, you end up getting their saddle right there at level 62, and my gosh, this is an amazing saddle. This thing right here will do so much for you. It's a smithy inside of here. Yeah, you can go in through here. You can craft all your stuff that you possibly could. Everything that you can fit inside of a smithy will fit inside of here. And matter of fact, since Argents have such a big inventory, well, dinos themselves have a big inventory, then you can actually fit more stuff in them typically than you would inside of a smithy. But you do have the weight limit that will restrict you. So if you're wanting to craft a bunch of different things that you just can't fit inside of a smithy because it takes, 5,000 thatch, yeah, you can put it inside of an Argent and you can craft it. Now, granted, this isn't a perfect thing. It will, every once in a while, go over their item limit, but you can craft some rather amazing things in them. And then also, not only that, but they have an insane amount of things they have weight reduction on. All right, leave it up to the Curse of Arc Basics. You record a video about Argents, and an Argent comes and attacks. It was a 150, by the way. Came and attacked me in the middle of my base. Okay. And moved all my dinos. But one of the things I wanted to talk about here, now that we've got this out of the way, is Argents as well. Since they have such a massive weight reduction, these guys are amazing. You don't have to specifically breed them for this, but if you want to, it's absolutely possible. And this right here is one of the ones that I just use for running metal. And you can get a ton of stuff inside of there. And also, their eggs, they're used for making superior kibble, which, by coincidence, is also the kibble that they require when you're going out, which is the purple stuff. So, yeah, just by having a bunch of Argents in your base, which is the main reason why I keep a bunch of them, is just so where I have a constant supply of superior kibble. It actually works out really well. So, with a couple Argents, you can go and you can make enough kibble to tame a couple more Argents, then a couple more Argents, and then a couple more Argents, which actually turns out to be really, really good. All right, let's talk some more about the Argent. All right, so Argentavis, they actually get some really, really good weight reduction. Now, the weight reduction, see, this right here is the remnants of a 150 Argent. All right, the weight reduction that they get is actually really, really impressive. On Black Pearls, they get 50% weight reduction. It's absolutely amazing. On Crystal, they get 50% weight reduction. On Metal, another 50%. Obsidian, 50%, organic polymer, stone, and scrap metal ingots as well. They get a weight reduction, which means that if you have one of these, like the one I have with almost 2,000 weight, you can carry so much. You mean a lot. And if you get a fleet of them, you can use them for massive metal runs. Also, fleets of them are really good as attack dodos as well, because in Ark Survival Evolved, the way you used to be able to do it is against things like the Desert Titan on Extinction. a flock of Argents would be able to easily take that down. Now, I have no means of testing it when it comes to extinction because it hasn't released yet, but I will definitely be testing that, seeing if that functionality carried through. We gotta wait and see on that one, though. All right, now on the island, the Argentavis is probably one of the best individual dinos that you can get. Not only can it pick up things of medium size or smaller in its claws, it is, I mean, you get a heal buff every time that you kill something, every time that you harvest something that either you killed or somebody else has killed, and it lasts for 20 seconds, giving you rapid regeneration, which allows you to heal up your Argent's health. It's absolutely fantastic. And plus, also, these guys, they deal a good amount of damage. I mean, a good amount of damage. And then also, Argentavis, they make it possible if you find something that you want to tame out in the middle of nowhere and you have no access to either a taming pit or something to tame it, if you're able to pick it up, then you can actually drag it with you, which is just phenomenal. You can actually just take it, pick it up, take it to your taming pen, drop it off, and knock it out at your convenience, which means that when it comes around to taming things, Argents are probably one of your best friends. There are a couple things that have really good functionality as well, but Argents are simply amazing at it. It's absolutely amazing. And also, these guys, they are probably one of the best hunter mounts that you can get when it comes to airborne functionality. I mean, besides a wyvern. But yeah, I mean, Argents, they're just able to get in and get out in places where a wyvern just cannot do it, which makes it phenomenal. Good luck down there, mister. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Have fun with that raptor. All right, but also they are really good at transport, just getting from point A to point B, and I mean, if you need to take something over there, then it will absolutely do it, and it'll do it really, really well. Now, when it comes around to doing that, when it's just a regular mount, these guys, they can absolutely be your prime... Really? They can absolutely be your primary mount very easily. And when it comes around to leveling them up for your primary mount, I would say take health up to about 3,500. This right here, it's up to 42. But yeah, I've leveled this one up quite a bit. I bred this guy because he is just absolutely phenomenal. And stamina, I would take it up to at least 2,500. 2,500 stamina will be able to take you from one end of the island to the other end. Yeah, I like to have a little bit of messing around bit in case I see something. I like to go down something and pick it up. Yeah, so I got this guy at about 3,000. Melee damage, I would take it up to at least... once you get your stamina at a good bit and you got your health at a good bit, just pump melee damage. As much melee damage as you want, because they already start off with a whole butt ton of... weight, which is... I mean, it's... I can't say enough good things about the Argent. The Argent is... hands down, I mean, one of the best tames that you'll get in the game. It's so versatile, so good. All right, and then also, now that we've got that done, one of the best functionalities that I use typical Argents for is I have a, I don't do my mining around my base. I don't, there's just not enough metal around here. I actually built a separate mining area up here on this mountain on the island, way up here, so where I can go up there, I can have my Argent grab my Anki, and then take the Anki all around the map, or all around this mountain, getting as much metal as possible, and then smelt the metal up there. Once the metal's smelted, I'll grab my super weight Argent and go up there and get it, and it only takes maybe 2 trips, and that's for thousands of metal. It works out really well. Argents also have the really awesome ability, here, let me show you, of being able to carry more things than you typically would think. All right, here, let's put you up on my shoulder. That's one. All right, let's go throw you out here, Phoo. Put you out here and not in the tall grass so we can actually see you. Let's go grab another one. Pick you up. All right, so we've got one on our shoulders. Come up here, and then if you are landed... Come on, do it. Okay, you have to be up on the air. All right, if you're up on the air and you press your crouch or your C button, you can pick up another one, and then you can go pick up another one, so where the Argent is able to carry 3 separate tames all at once, or even 2 wild ones that you can. And then also, now that we've got the otter like this, I'll show you another really amazing functionality for taming them. Where'd you stick, Foo? All right, we'll find Foo. Oh, there he is. All right. Got to keep my eyes on this guy. He likes to get lost in the heavy grass. All right, but if you're up like this and you see a wild otter, you can actually just hold it up like this and bring out fish to tame it, and he'll even lower it down to you, so where you can actually feed it fish. It makes taming otters almost trivial. It is so good. Drop you back down, and then let's get out here. And then combat with bigger things with the Argent, it actually is super simple. I mean, the key thing is the X button or the stop button is your friend. As long as you can hover over something's back, you can easily kill it. Be it Alpha Rexes, be it Titanosauruses, be it regular Alpha Raptors or Alpha Carnos. These guys, they will take all of it. Plus, when you start running low on health, if you get hit a couple times, just go harvest another corpse, so where you can start regenerating your health. Argents are really, really fantastic tames. And especially in Ark Survival Ascended. It is just phenomenal. It's amazing. Alright, and if you see a Thyla on a tree, well, one of the easiest ways of actually getting it off the tree is just going up to it and then just picking it up. Just plucking it right off the tree. You can absolutely do that. I'm going to see if I can find one in here really quick. And then I'll also show you there is a correct way to actually carry a Thyla so it doesn't eat you. Although you have to be very careful when you're in the redwoods. Stay above the Thyla line, or else you'll get pounced. If you're below the Thyla line, they can absolutely pounce you, and they will. They won't hesitate. They'll grab you right off your Argent, and then, and then you're just meat waffles. But other than that, it's pretty good. All right, so we got a Thyla over here on the side. Now we have to be very careful when going up to it. Now you want to approach it from above. Now there's one of a couple things that is going to happen. One, it's going to let me come pick it up, or two, it's going to jump off and try to grab me. Now what you want to do is fly up from above it. There we go, and we are. Okay, so that just happened. Let's redo that. Let me get my Argent down here. Okay, so here's the Thyla that ate me. So we're gonna go at him back. All right. Oh, no, wrong. Here, you can have that guy back. All right, this guy right here. This is the one that had his way with me. Now, if we fly with him at a horizontal, well, at this plane right here, all right, at a horizontal plane, he will be able to eat us and attack us. Now, if we fly down like this at a 45-degree angle, or up like this at a 45-degree angle, it disables his ability to actually reach us. So if we're going to pick this guy up and carry him all the way back to a taming pen, you have to fly upwards at a 45-degree angle, or down at a 45-degree angle, just like that. And this is how you have to go. But if you level it back out, he will be able to attack you. And you can go have fun in the swamp. All right, so that happened. That guy was very, yeah. Yep, that's a basics video for you. The strangest things happen in these things. All right, now when it comes to taming these guys, you can use all sorts of wonderful taming pens and such. I prefer to use ones like this, where it's set up so where you run inside of it, you close it, you run out like this, and then you circle back around and you close it that way. And it works out really, really effectively. All right, let's see if we can actually do this once my health comes back a little bit. All right, because this up here is generally a spot where there's tons of Argents. I see right around here, there is a ton of Argents. Now, how I'm doing this, you can lure these guys clear across the map, just like this. Now, once in a while, they will kind of peter off a little bit. But also, if you have a Pteranodon, it's even easier. Just grab a Pteranodon and use them to lure, and then the Pteranodon will be able to easily fit within the cracks of the taming pen, just the way a person does. Alright, now in order to pull down an Argent, all you have to do is lure it to you. And this guy's coming in hot. See if we can get away from this guy. Alright, lure him in here. Come on, dude. Alright, you just kind of sprint through like this. Pulling him in. Alright, he's coming. And then if he pulls back... tag him again. That's a pretty Argent. Right? Come through like this. Right through there. Uh-oh. I'm back in, dude. Alright, right through like that. Close like that. And then, you can use crossbows on this guy. Matter of fact, when it comes to the shopping list, I would say crossbows are fine. But then again, also remember that they do take 50% extra damage from projectiles. So, be very careful when knocking them out. They do have very little health compared to their torpor. So, if you have access to a long neck, I would just encourage you to use it. But if not, just go kind of light with it on the crossbow. This guy, he's already out, so yeah. All right. Oh, you're only level 15. Gorgeous, but only level 15. Now, to tame these guys, like I said earlier, use Superior Kibble, or you can use Mutton or Prime Meat. Works really, really well. At this stage of the game, you're probably rather high enough level so you have a reliable source of being able to get Prime Meat. So that is definitely something I would look forward to. Also, another thing I wanted to add to this, when you are taming up an Argent, their torpor goes down so ridiculously slow. If you're using cooked prime meat or anything better, you generally won't need that many narcotics, or any, if any at all. Alright, coming back in here, and I think that for the most part covers just about everything there is with the Argent. I mean, these guys are phenomenal, they're amazing, and he just pooped on my porch, but you know what? I'm gonna deal with it just because these guys are so absolutely... He pooped twice. These guys are so absolutely amazing. So, hey, I encourage you, grab an Argent, grab 10. These guys are phenomenal. So, I hope this video helps you out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Really helps me out. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.